I'm sorry?
Are you concerned that Robinson Cano's not hitting home runs yet?
Now the season's over,
You start paying attention.
I can start paying attention. So a little bit, but it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up. I have faith.
Did you go through your interview yet?
No.
No.
Yeah, no, I had a great time. First of all, just hanging out with the guys, hanging out with the staff. That season was a lot of fun. And as far as what we accomplished, I think going back to the start of the season, based on what projections were, predictions from outside of the team, I think I think we blew a lot of projections out of the water.
Robin, is it
Was this the most fun you had early on?
I've had a great time. I've been on some teams with good guys. Going Dragic, Ryan Anderson, but I just as a team top to bottom, I made a lot of great memories this year.
does the end of this year feel different than other seasons to you, Robin? I mean, because I don't, maybe I'm incorrect about this, but it seems like you've really found a spot on this team. And I mean, that wasn't not necessarily the case with other teams, but it just seems throughout your career that this is the one.
Yeah, I think in the past two seasons, um, I've started to feel more like a veteran. Last season because I was on a team with a bunch of young guys, a bunch of rookies, and that made me the veteran on the team. Whereas this year, it was just I guess the next logical progression after that. So I mean, going through however many that 20 or whatever win season in New Orleans, it wasn't necessarily fun from a basketball standpoint, but it was necessary, I think.
What do you think Myers needs to do this summer to take that next step?
I just think he needs to play a lot of basketball. He's already got great touch around the rim. He can pass the ball. He can do things that I can't out there. Just needs to be around the game.
Will you seek out working out with him this summer? Or
I'm sure he will. We did last summer in Los Angeles. I'm sure he will this year.
What's areas that you want to improve
I always try to go into the summer just working on everything. The best way to do that's just playing basketball, honestly.
What about getting away from basketball? Do you have any on what you're gonna do outside of the gym?
I'm going back to Fresno tonight. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna tell David Lozano what's up. But yeah, I have some plan. I'm gonna get up to Seattle a couple times, hang around the Northwest. Channing Frye sent me a text. He's back in town. Gonna go get dinner with that guy at some point. As far as travel goes, going on a Caribbean cruise with my guys. I'm gonna go to Tokyo and Israel with my agency. So that's what I have lined up right now. Plans can change, though. I'm pretty spontaneous. So if anybody wants to suggest something, I'm always ready. I'm always game.
Israel is nice. So
That's what I've been told. I haven't been.
What will you be doing overseas with your agency? Is it a basketball?
I'm not sure yet. I was just told, mark my calendar. Like I said, I'm game for anything.
Did you put in the task ahead of Myers being a young center?
I don't think. As far as Myers' progress, I think he's just fine. Centers usually take longer to develop. It's a physical game, and you have to mature physically and mentally. Like I said, as long as he just plays basketball, gets used to the game. He hasn't been playing as long as a lot of us. As long as he plays lots of basketball, I think he's going to be okay.
with the success of the Blazers season this year? What's the next step next year? What is reasonable to ask to expect out of the team?
Um, I obviously, I think playoffs. That's all. I think that goes first, and then depending on a matchup, depending on what happens in the summer, it's a little early to tell. But I think good things in playoffs. Crystal ball's a little cloudy right now. It just finished one season. You don't want to project another one right away, but don't want to jump into it.
what do you think the team needs to add this summer to take that next step?
I just really think I really think this playoff series, the loss to the Spurs, I think that was a good thing. That was a good experience for us as far as development goes. I think a lot of what we need to add is just pieces of people's games, um, just add more mental prowess to to people's games. It's not really. I don't know if we need to add players. I think if people develop, I think we'll be okay.
One last question.
Robin, you have a contract year coming up. Have you thought about that at all, or?
No, my job's to play basketball. So and occasionally make TV appearances. And now it's the summer. I'll say my job. If anybody's looking for, I don't know. As far as movies go, I'll take anything. I know the new Star Wars. I want to announce that the new Star Wars film's coming up. They need any Wookiees or anything. They need Wampas. I like to throw my name out there, throw my name in the hat. My job's basketball, but now that's done for a little bit. I have some free time.
You gonna work on the singing this summer?
Yeah, I've been calling Justin Timberlake. He hasn't responded.